Good morning. It's Thursday and we're out on the Willoway dock. Let's take a walk through the dock here and look at some really nice plants shipping on the dock today. Well, first up here we have a hydrangea, and this is part of the end of the summer collection. And this one is Twist and Shout. And you know, they're just starting to color up. This is a really cool plant. As it goes into fall here, you'll see it gets that really nice purplish red tinge. And the red stems on this plant really have a really nice contrast to that. And you can see here they're gorgeous big plants. And I'll just pan here. We still have some bud and bloom on these. And you can see this red color coming out. Try this one. This is Hydrangea Twist and Shout. The guys here are preparing to load, and this is another great looking plant here. We have our 3-gallon, and this is Ilex Galabra Shamrock or Inkberry. And look at that nice full 3-gallon. Well, here you see they're getting ready to tag these out, and this is 3-gallon, and this is Hydrangea Little Lime. And this is a dwarf hydrangea, paniculata type, and you can see here there's still some bud and bloom on them, and then as these flowers mature they get this really cool kind of pinkish red tinge. So we'll zoom in here, you can see we still have some flower on them, and you know, we're getting some cooler temperatures, but I think that we'll have some flower on them for next week or so anyways. Really nice plants, and it's great for a small space garden. This is Hydrangea Little Lime. Next up here, I pulled one out as a sample off this pallet, and we're looking at Physocarpus, and this is Little Devil here. Let's try and swing around here and use the light. But you know, this is a great looking plant. Again, this is a dwarf statured plant. Doesn't get quite as big as your full-size Physocarpus. Very unique, compact habit, and still has some flower on it here. See? So again, we're starting to get cool temperatures. We haven't had a real killer frost yet, so the guys have done a great job trimming them, and we still have some color. Physocarpus Little Devil. Container trees are coming up to the dock here, and we got a great crop. These are 15-gallon snow fountains, and this is the umbrella shape here. You can see these really nice full heads, gorgeous plants, and a good value. 15-gallon snow fountain cherries. Here's a small sample, but we're still shipping a lot of these. These are Rhamnus Fine Line from the Proven Winter Collection. And these are great in the landscape. We're also in a container. And this real nice fernleaf tall hedge adds a lot. So check this one out. This is Rhamnus Fine Line. Here we're looking at a few pallets of plumbago. And these are 19 centimeters. Very nice full plants. And they're coming out of a house here. And they still got flowers on them. They got that really nice deep purple flower. Well, we've been looking at this one a lot this year. This is a new aronia from Proven Winners. This is Low Scape Mound. And you can see this gorgeous plant is ideal for many areas in the landscape. It's suitable as a native, actually, through most of the Midwest. And very tolerant of salt. And just a great plant. Let's look at this fall color, too. It's just stunning. You know, this would be good if you're using it in replacement for like a roost growlow in both commercial and residential planting. Look at that fall color, guys. This is another one we've seen quite often on the dock for fall, and outstanding fall color with the fruit. And you can see here there's a good variation on this pallet, but you know, this is a very hardy plant, and look at that fruit set on it, guys. Hyperical. So we've seen Little Devil, and this is another great plant in the Physocarpus category. This is another 9-bark called Tiny Wine from Proven Winners. Again, a very nice, tight, compact plant, better for small space gardening, and really good accent plant. Check out this beautiful steel blue color and size on these 3-gallon. These are Juniper Grail. Here we're looking at a very nice pallet full of the, these are Blue Point junipers. You can see nice, tight, compact habit, and gorgeous arborvitae. This is Thuja, Mr. Bowling Ball. Well, here's another order of those Mr. Bowling Balls, and right next to them we're looking at 3-gallon Mop Cypress. I mean, look at the nice shape and size of those. A lot of nice color here. Good value. Wow, these are awesome landscape plants. Here we're looking at our 15-gallon Taxus Hicksii, and nice consistent pulls. You can see here, beautiful big plants. Look at the size of these beauties here. We have our 7-gallon Burning Bush, and you can see the Burning Bush is starting to turn its fall color, and beautiful big plant, nice fall color. 7-gallon Burning Bush. Here's a look Look at some boxwood here. We have our Buxus Green Velvet, and you can see nice consistency in the crop. Beautiful big plant. Here we're looking at a very popular arborvitae, and this is Thuja Green Giant, and these are 7-gallon, guys. Can you believe that? What a value on these. And here's a reminder to get your Christmas order in. You know, a lot of people are out shopping. I think the National Retail Foundation said a lot of people are out doing some early Christmas shopping and shopping for the holidays, and we got some great plants here. We're looking at our 1-gallon Alberta spruce, and these are 3-gallon pyramidal hollies. Beautiful, nice plant. You can get them in the standard pot, or you can get them in these really exciting red Christmas pots, and they all have a beautiful Christmas tag to help you sell them. Here we have, this is a grass called Cheyenne Sky, a very popular one in the Proven Winter collection. They're starting to turn color again. We're getting some cooler weather, and but great winter interest on those. And now we're looking at another hydrangea. This is Corsifolia or oak leaf. This one is Alice in a 7-gallon. Nice big plant here, and you can see they're starting to turn their fall color, and they're going to have really nice winter interest with the bark. 7-gallon hydrangea Alice. Here's another very popular plant from Proven Winners this year, and this is Wagella Spilled Wine. Look at the size of these 3-gallons, guys. Well, we've seen the 3-gallon boxwood, and here's a look at the 7-gallon Buxus Green Velvet. Very nice, heavy, full 7-gallon box. You know, this is a gorgeous plant for this time of the year. This is euonymus, and we're looking at moon shadow. I mean, look at the color on that. That would make a great fall color plant in the garden center or your landscape. Well, speaking of color, here's another choice here. We have arborvitae. This is Thuja Forever Goldie. Gorgeous 3-gallon plant. Here we're still doing restocks for fall. I mean, we still have some nice weather to come here, and these are 5-gallon emerald green arborvitae. Look at that. Isn't that great? You know, our growers have done a great job in doing split trims, and again, we haven't had a real killer frost yet, but you can see here we have a lot of nice knockout and drift roses. Still bud and bloom here. You see color on them. Look at that. Isn't that great? These are 2-gallon drift roses. Here's another value. Can you believe that's a 3-gallon Ligustum Vickery? This gold privet's really an outstanding value as far as a 3-gallon. Here's another look at those 5-gallon arborvitae. On the left here we're looking at Green Giant, and on the right we have our 5-gallon emerald greens. Well, these are coming in from our Huron greenhouse, and they've done a great job in bringing the crops along. This is actually our spring crop. So we do a lot of our spring crop planting, if you will, in the midsummer and get them up and growing, and then we just let them go dormant and then heat them up and color them up in the spring. And here's a sample of that. Believe it or not, this is our spring Bernera Jack Frost. But you can get them now if you need some color. Look at that. You know, Tony does a great job in keeping us updated on the perennials, and I just wanted to point out the lavender here on the dock. We've seen a lot shipping out, and look at this nice 19-centimeter plant. This is lavender phenomenal. Another peek at those drift roses here. I mean, we're looking at popcorn. You can see they still have some buds popping out there. If we don't get too cold here, we'll have some color for the next week or two. Well, we've seen the dwarf type Physocarpus or 9-bark, and here we're looking at an old favorite, and this was a landscape size 7-gallon. This is Summer Wine. Look at that beautiful 7-gallon. Here's another spring favorite. This is Deutzia, and we grow a lot of Deutzia. It has like a pearl-like flower to it, and in early spring. And then in the fall, most of them have that purplish tinge to the foliage. Has a lot of interest. This is a favorite one here. This is a 2-gallon Nico. I just wanted to draw attention. We've got a great selection of holly, and it's really hard to beat these 7-gallons. I mean, look at the size on these guys. Well, here's another order of hydrangea, and you know, we've seen the Twist and Shout, and then this is Endless Summer. Would you believe that this is a 3-gallon, guys? Look at the size of that plant. These just come in to go on a truck, but we're looking at our 7-gallon Alberta spruce. We got great values on Alberta spruce, and they make outstanding landscape plants and also look great in a container. So we have them from our 1-gallon all the way up to 15 gallons. But right here you see a good value on these 7s. Here we're looking at geranium roseanne, and you know that's a very versatile perennial. We do a lot with geranium roseanne because it's just a performer. It blooms all summer long and great in the landscape. Actually in Europe they use them in window boxes as well, so check that one out. And then I'm going to come over and look at this butterfly bush, and this is a newer one from Proven Winners. This is Buddleia pugster, and nice stiff strong stems on these, good branching, and you can see tighter compact habit. And man, when these things come out and bloom, they are just huge. This is an outstanding variety of butterfly bush from Proven Winners this year. Put those on your order. This is Buddleia pugster. Hey, I just wanted to draw attention to hellebores. You know, hellebores are a great deer-resistant ground cover. They're great for naturalizing, and these new varieties just have outstanding flower. And this is kind of the first thing that blooms in the spring. That's why they're called Lenten rose. And we got a good collection of colors, and these are just outstanding. Here's 2 more old favorites for landscaping. Here we have Syringa pallavinium myri, or myri lilac, and they're dwarf lilacs. Here you can see this beautiful big 7-gallon, and next to them we have another favorite. This is a 3-gallon Miss Kim lilac. Again, nice full 3 gallons. You need something a little bit bigger. We have 7s in both varieties. Wow, look at that, guys. Some trees just came into the dock here. We have a 15-gallon, and this is Cercis Merlot, or Merlot Redbud. And these have that really nice burgundy foliage to it. In the spring they have that gorgeous kind of light lilac flower. This is a favorite. If you're looking for something unique, try this one out. And here we have 15-gallon Cercis Merlot, or Merlot Redbud. Well, we've seen those gorgeous 3-gallon mop cypress, and here we're looking at the 7-gallons. Look at the size on those. Pulled a few of these 7-gallon Green Mountain boxwood out to show you. Very nice full plants, good shape to them. And again, everyone's still stocking up for fall, trying to get through the fall with the landscape jobs and helping homeowners get those projects done. So we got a good selection here. These are 7-gallon Green Mountain boxwood. Here we're looking at very nice 7-gallon. These are blue shag white pine, and very nice color on those. Good specimen plant. And then coming over here, I wanted to give you a peek at our 3-gallon azalea crop this year. Here we're looking at our Karen azaleas. Look at that, guys. Well, you can see grasses are still hot. They're coming in on the dock here, and people are shipping them out. Still a lot of nice color to them. Take a peek at our vinca. And this is flatted vinca here. You can see a nice full flat. We also have our ground covers available in 1 gallons. And good selection. We have ivy, pachysandra, vinca, euonymus. Be sure to check our ground cover selection out. Well, we've seen Jack Frost earlier, and now we're looking at heuchera, or coral bells, and this one is a favorite. This is Carmel. And again, the guys have brought the spring crop along. They're ready to go right now. So they're going to be outstanding for spring. Look at the color though. Heuchera makes a great plant for seasonal color in a landscape or in a container. Well, I mentioned the flatted ground cover, and I was talking about the gallons, and here we have our 1-gallon pachysandra. Here we're looking at more of those quercifolia or oak leaf hydrangea, and these are 3-gallon Alice, more 3-gallon mops. But I wanted to show you some more grass. Here we're looking at Morning Light. And again, a lot of the grass still have a lot of nice color, but you know, as the season progresses, grasses add a lot of winter interest as well. Next to them, check out these Ilex sky pencils here. Gorgeous, narrow, upright habit holly. Beautiful. Well, a lot of folks are ordering those Lenten roses to get them in. The hellebores look really great. And then kind of look in the background there, we see Pravaskia or Russian sage. Still have some color on those. And then we have more Deutzia here. These are Proven Winner selections. This is the Yuki series. Here's a fall favorite here. This is an arborvitae. This is Thuja Fire Chief. Look at that gorgeous fall color on these. Well, we've seen the large 7 gallons. Can you believe these are 3-gallon holly? I mean, look at that. And the berry set on them is really nice. And big full plants. Another 3-gallon holly. This is China holly. It's got the greener foliage to it, but gorgeous big 3-gallon plants. And also they have nice fruit set on them. This would be a really nice one to get in for fall color. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon, and this one is incredible. This is an arborescens hydrangea, and you know, these are native and adaptive to much of our shipping areas from east all the way out into the plain states there. Going down this order, I wanted to draw some attention to these 3-gallon Cotoneaster apiculatas. And you know, you see these 3 gallons, look at the size. Big, awesome plant. And these have great fall color and also a fruit to them as they mature out. So this is a awesome value. I'm just going over the top here. 3-gallon Cotoneaster apiculata. We'll never see a few balls getting ready to go on a truck and finish that up, but be sure to get your B&B order in. We got some great field plants available still to dig, and you want to get them in so we can get them out of the ground and get them to you to have for the fall planting and also early spring sales. Here's a look at some 3-gallon, these are pink knockouts, and look at the size of these 3 gallons. You know, they're still got some bud and bloom color on them, but you know, keep in mind it is the end of October, so we're going to see a change in them as the temperatures cool, but you still got this great size on them. This is going to be an awesome plant. 3-gallon, this is pink knockout. Well, look at this plant, isn't it stunning? Here we have 3-gallon Yucca Color Guard. Here we have our 3-gallon Itea, and this one happens to be Henry's Garnet, and we also have Little Henry if you're looking for a smaller compact version. But Itea offers a gorgeous spring flower, deep green foliage in the summer, and the stunning fall red color. So this would be a great plant to have, and with 3 seasons of interest, Itea or sweet shrub. Well, that's a quick walk through the dock. You can see the guys are busy getting trucks ready to go today, and we still got a great selection of perennials, evergreens, gorgeous flowering shrubs and trees. Be sure to get with our sales team. We're booking now, and you know, time's running out, so you definitely want to get your order in and get stocked up for fall and get those spring orders in.